guys, I'm here this week with June favorites. Now this summer, in this past month, I've been really loving a ton of different stuff that I'm now just testing, and it's really good stuff. So if you want to see my June favorites, then keep on watching. Bye guys. Talk about skincare. That's probably the most basic part of makeup, is the skincare and having your face looking nice so the makeup can look nice as well. Seeing as I have oily skin, I really try to stay away from very things that will make it oily, like very heavy cleansers, very heavy moisturizers. And the things that I've been really loving this month that have kept my oil at bay is, for the first thing, is this St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. Now this, guys, this is really, really good stuff. It's really good at clearing up those acne spots or breakouts, mini breakouts you may have. And it smells really, really good. It does smell like green tea. And I use this sort of as like a mask. So I leave it on for 5 or 10 minutes and just wipe it off. And it's really, really good. And it's not that expensive, really. It's only maybe $6 or $5. St. Ives is not a very expensive brand. And this is a really, really good scrub. So for moisturizer, I don't like to pick moisturizers that are very heavy on my skin or are very hydrating. And the one I've been loving is the Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisturizer. Now this is a really good moisturizer, especially if you have oily skin. It doesn't make your skin any more oily than it already is. And some of the claims that it has is won't clog your pores, alcohol-free, allergy tested, fragrance free. And this moisturizer is really, really good. It clears up your skin really, really well in the morning, and it's just a good overall moisturizer for oily skin. For primer, I got this suggestion and I had watched her video, Nikki Tutorials here on YouTube. She had suggested this product and I was like, that's for a man. Well, how would that ever work? And the reason why this product works is because glycerin is the second ingredient. And glycerin is something that our body makes up, and it's something that is very easily sticks other things to it. And the product is Nivea, the Sensitive Postman's Aftershave Balm. Now this is really good. It keeps your makeup on all day long. Your makeup goes nowhere. It's very good. It's very runny. And so you want to apply just a thin layer. You don't want to put on a lot on the face. And it's very, very hydrating. And if you just let it set and then apply your makeup, you're good. Now at the end of the day, you want to take your makeup off, right? Or at least I do. And the makeup wipes I've been really loving this past month is the Simple Makeup Wipes. And these are really good makeup wipes. They're very gentle on the eyes. They take everything off, waterproof mascara, cream, eyeshadow. They're very good, and they're not that expensive either. They're maybe $6. And the thing is, everyone goes through makeup wipes rather quickly. Me especially. But because these aren't that expensive and they're easily accessible, you can find these at Target, Walmart. They're a very good brand as well. So it's very easily takes off my makeup very well. And I really do love these makeup wipes. About makeup, this is the last segment, guys, so get excited. So for foundation, since I have oily skin, I like foundations that are very light and aren't very cakey or very full coverage. I have acne, but I don't necessarily try and cake on product. I do let my natural skin show through, and some of the acne does show through. And the way that this foundation masks it is just in a very pretty and beautiful and soft way. And the foundation I'm talking about is the Sephora Tint Infusion Foundation. As you can see, I've partly busted the cap. That was my fault. But it's a really beautiful foundation, especially in photographs. If you like taking selfies, for example, and you want a foundation that is looks very good in photographs, this is the foundation. Also, if you have dry skin, it's very hydrating, so I'm sure it could work for you. But for oily skin girls, I feel like it would be a very good purchase. It really does keep the oils at bay. So the next step in my makeup process, this is how I'm doing this last segment, is concealer. Now I've been using the e.l.f. e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer. Now, even though this is sort of like a palette setup, it's a really good concealer because, as you can see, you have a variety of shades corresponding to your skin tone, and there are 3 shades, I believe, of this palette. There's light, medium, and dark. As you can see, there's a very good variety of shades. I personally use this one right here under my eyes, and as you can see, I'm about to hit pan, so it's very exciting. So yeah, it's just a really good overall concealer palette, and you could even use this under your eyes if you have very blue veiny under eyes. You can use this to counteract it, and this is in the shade Light. So the next step will be, of course, setting that under eye you just put on your face. And I've been loving the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. Now, I didn't get the foundation that corresponds in this line, but I did want to pick up the powder. And let me tell you, this is a really good powder for setting your under eyes. It doesn't get creasy. It doesn't crease on me. It's just a very good powder. As you can see, the color match, of course, is very close to my actual color, and really I don't use this powder necessarily for highlighting under the eyes, just to set my concealer. And it's also a very finely milled powder as well. It's very powdery, but it's very finely milled, and it doesn't show up at all under the under eye. You can't tell that there's powder under there. It's just a really good powder overall. So the next step I would do would be, of course, eyes. Now, the eye primer, I like eye primers that are very tacky and don't let the shadow go anywhere on the face. And the one I've been loving is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. This is a really good primer. And the thing is, you don't even need a lot of this primer for your eyeshadows to stick to it. You literally only need a pea-sized amount, and you can cover one eye and use the pea-sized amount on the other. It's a very tacky primer, and it's very good for setting and keeping those eyeshadows in place. They ain't going nowhere. And for eyeshadows this month, I've really been loving the ColourPop eyeshadows. These are really good, and my 2 favorite colors so far, since we're in summer, is the color Plunge and then the color Daddy, which is a very lilac, lavender, almost purple color. It's so pretty. So this is Daddy right here. It's a gorgeous color. And these ColourPop eyeshadows are only $5. And even though you don't get that much for $5, I honestly can't see myself hitting pan in the next month or so, because you really only need a very good brush. For example, I use the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush to apply my cream shadows, to apply those shadows. And the reason why you want to use a synthetic brush versus a natural hair brush is because a natural hair brush will just disperse it. It's very fluffy. Whereas a synthetic, very densely packed brush like this one is, will really grab the product and transfer it right on the eyelid. So that's why I used mostly synthetic with the cream eyeshadows. And that can apply to any cream eyeshadow, really. It doesn't have to necessarily apply only to these ColourPop eyeshadows. So the next step is bronzer, because of course you want to look sun-kissed in the summer. And the bronzer I've really been loving is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the color Sunny. Now this is a really finely milled bronzer. It's also really good, and as you can see, I've been making a dent. I don't think I'll hit pan. Meh. But it's really good. If you want to contour, you can use this, and maybe it's a little bit warm for some skin tones, but for myself, I could use this as a contour and get away with it. So that's the bronzer I've been loving. And then as far as blush, I've really been loving this Coastal Scents 10 blush shades. Now, if you are on a budget and you don't want to spend a lot of money for individually eyeshadow, packed eyeshadows, this is really good. And I think I only paid maybe $10-15, and there are really some vibrant shades in here that are really nice. And my personal favorite has been this one right here, and it's very, very good. I'll swatch it for you guys. It's almost like a terracotta brown. It's very, very pretty. So as you can see, it's very, very nice. And since everyone's on the brow game, brows on fleek, I've been really loving this Maybelline Brow Drama. It's very good if you don't want to use a very heavy brow like the, let's say, the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. You just want a very light brow, and since I already have thick brows, I don't need to necessarily carve them out and make them look uber intense. But it's a really nice natural brow gel, and as you can see, the wand is a very unique wand, sort of like the Gimme Brow from Benefit, but there's this big brow ball on the end that you just go in and you just go like this, and then it's tapered. It's a really nice product. Maybelline, you did good. And then the last thing would be lip gloss. Now, I love lip gloss. I don't necessarily like to wear a lipstick under the lip gloss. I'll just wear the lip gloss by itself. And the one I've been loving is the Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss. Now this is a very pretty, like, pale nude, but on me it's not too pale to where I can't wear it, but it's just overall very, very pretty nude. And the color is called Supermodel. It's sort of a peach, light peach color. It's this one right here. Sorry for the horrible swatch, guys. But yeah, so that has been my June favorites. So if you guys want to like, subscribe, comment, go right ahead. But have a nice day, guys. Bye.